Hello everyone, this is Shivagami from SNS College of Technology. As I am an assistant professor in the Department of Information Technology, here we are going to learn about the topic as variable in Java programming language. Let's see the topic. Introduction to variable. First, we are going to learn what is a variable. A variable is a Java container used to store the data. A variable is a Java container. It's like a container. We're going to store any value means we're going to store in this container. Okay. The value stored in variable can change while programming is running. The value stored in variable can change while program is running. Java is a statically typical language. Java is a statically type language, which means we must declare the type of the variable before using it. We should declare what type of variable we are going to use. Okay, we should declare before going to use that variable. The definition of variable means a variable is a container, it stores data. Each variable has a name type and value declared before using Java. Okay, already I said the next one is the purpose of the variable. Why we going to use this variable? This is the purpose of the variable. It's a flexibility, reliability and a readability. The variable is a very flexible to user, reusability and then readability. The syntax of the declaration. The syntax of a variable declaration is, the first one is data type and then the variable name. Okay, the first one is the data type. Before we going to use this variable, we should declare what type of data we going to use, what type of data we going to use in this. So we going to declare what type in the variable. Okay, for example, int age. Here int is the data type and age is the variable name. Here I am going to store age as an integer value. Okay, this is the meaning. Okay. Here I give a simple example for a variable initialization. The count equal to 100. This is the variable initialization. The container named as count. That means the variable name is the count and then the value of that container is 100 and the value of the container is 100. The next one is type of variables in Java. We're going to talk about the types of variables in Java. The first one is local variables, stack variables, static variables and then instance variables. Okay. First we're going to see about the local variable. Local variable are declared inside a method. Local variable are going to declared inside a method, constructor or a block. They can only the next one is instance variable. Instance variable are declared inside a class but outside any method. Every object of a class gets its own copy of these variables. Every object of the class gets own copy of these variables. If we don't initialize them, Java automatically assigns the default value. If we don't assign to the variable means the Java automatically assign the default value for the variable. Default value for the variable. The next one is static variable. The next one is static variable. Static variable are declared using the stack keyword. Static variable used to declare before the stack keyword. These variable are shared among all object of the class. These variable shared among all object of the classes. Only one copy of static variable exists in memory. Only one copy of static variable exists in memory. Here I give a simple example for a local variable. The first one is declaration, and then scope, and then initialization. And this declaration means we're going to declare a local variable inside the methods. The scope of the variable is limited to the methods it's declared in it. Okay, and the next one is initialization must be done before use. Initialization must be done before use. Here I give a simple hierarchy hierarchical like a flow chart. Okay. The next one is static variable hierarchy. I give here shared memory, resource efficiency, and then stack keyword. The importance of variable is the first one is important variables of is logical building, data storage, and dynamic methods. It's the most important things in the variable we're going to use in Java. Here I give us some questions for to solve this topic is define a variable in Java, differentiate the local instance variables, write a Java program using the variables. You're going to you're going to answer those questions. Hope all you have understand the concept and the variable in Java programming language. Thank you all.